All right, so today's July 1st, 2021, broadcasting live-ish from the Boogie Down, down. And yeah, I went downtown. I had to go downtown today because, what did I go for? Oh, yes, I wanted to get my hairline fixed. So I went to go see this Dr. Weiss. Dr. Weiss ass. Why is this thing not working? So I went to see him, and everybody, I guess, developed some weird shit. You know, the first thing, instead of greeting you, how you doing, anything they say, go wash your hands. But you say, oh, that's good. But when you go to his office, it's like the chair is filthy. You don't even have paper covering the chair, nothing. I mean, and that shit is so simple. All you gotta do is just put some bleach. He got like 5 bitches at the front desk. I guess nobody can do that. He don't even care. It's like he just, whatever. He don't want to do my hairline. You know, he say that he do hairlines, but he say, oh, yours is not worth it. It's just like, you know, like bullshit. I'm like, I went downtown for nothing. Somehow, you know, something happened on my way to heaven. I dropped this shit after I dropped the iPod. Where is it? Yeah, it got a little scratch. Just because of that, this thing is not turning back on. So I have no music. Brand new iPod. So I walked down on Madison Avenue because of his office was on 86th Street. I say, I know there's an Apple store somewhere. So I walked and, oh gosh, all the damn restaurant was open and like, ugh. I didn't even, I wanted to like just take a look a little bit at the prices, but again, anyway, so they said that they didn't have any appointments for me to see a technician. I said, well, you know, give me someplace else. So I took an appointment. Hey, aparecido, apareció.
¿Cuánto tiempo?
Sí, se pierde usted. ¿Cómo ha estado?
Escúcheme, ¿qué está comiendo? ¿Cómo está eso?
Bien, bien. Oiga, que usted ya va por la tercera vacuna. Ay, déjame apagar esto que estoy en inglés. Oh my God. That guy, he wants to come to my house for the last 3 months. If you see me here, because I don't come usually this time because it's really, really hot. And he was saying like, oh, you know, I almost went to work. I'm glad I didn't because I see you now like, quack, quack, quack. You know, I don't know, man. How they get a fixation is like little children. I like little children. You know, like, oh, I want to get on that ride. I want to get on that ride. And they're like that. And like, for what? Just to say you got on that ride? I don't like that. You know? But unfortunately, you know, most people, like, they don't have like spiritual guidance, so, you know, he think we met for sex or some shit, but no, we probably met for something else, but he will never know. Those people are not spiritual. There's so many blessings. It's not just freaking booty. You know, but I don't know. So where was I? So my doctor is leaving me. My doctor is leaving me because I had the great idea to introduce him to my acupuncturist. My acupuncture. No, he gave me acupuncture for free. And so I told him, you know, I forgot what it was. I told him, you know, somebody's treating me with acupuncture. And they're still here. Everybody's here. Oh my God. I didn't realize they eat so fast. Yeah, you gotta fly with it because the pigeons are gonna eat it. Wow. There's nobody here, huh? Why is he shaking like that? Are you okay? I never seen a bird like shaking all the time. Alright, cutie. Be fast. Run with it. Run. I put it underneath there. Why is he shaking so much? Like, I don't know what disease you might have. Alright, they started to go away. I was like, damn, when was the last time you guys ate? Well, I saw him on, what's today's day? I forgot. 2 days ago I saw him. Because every time I get the hormone shot, you know, I have to see a physician. Just to say hi, to see that, okay, that bitch looks good, whatever, you know. So he was the physician that day. So he gave me the prescriptions. He sent it to the pharmacy right away. But yesterday I went to the beach. I didn't pick it up. And the day before I didn't make it because I was here in the park. They close at 5 o'clock. They open at 10 and they close at 5. Why so damn early? You know, like... Anyway, so I just picked it up, but it's not good. I'm gonna go see my PCP now. Today is the last appointment with my PCP. I don't know who they're gonna give me, some crazy bitch. I don't know. There's one bitch that every time she saw me like, how you doing? You look good. They're like, why should they do that? I don't know. Well, now I'm deaf. Today I'm deaf on this ear, but I still don't need nobody to do that. And then there's one like Japanese guy. I haven't seen any other doctors. So, I'm scared. Those are the only doctors I know over there. I just hope it's not one of those obnoxious personalities. Yeah, those are babies too. There's a lot of babies over here. I seen this springtime. You know, I saw the mom was feeding them firsthand, but now I can only hear them. Oh, that's good. They all procreated. So yeah, it pissed me off, you know, the guy he say he do hairline. I don't know. There's another guy I'm gonna go see. I hope he do it. Or was it this guy? No, I think there's one more shop. Otherwise, there's no. Well, today's headlines. I came from downtown. The Munet and Yahoo. I haven't opened this shit. I'm embarrassed to open the street. Yeah, look who they're supporting. Shocking. I thought this was Epstein. Can you hear? Single mother with her children. Naphthalene is that shit that for the moths, ain't it? That's his name. Naphthalene. Look who they endorsing too. These are their slaves. They'll say, oh, what are you talking about? We are not racist. Just look at our paper. Lots of tokens. They have more blacks than the Amsterdam News. And the Final Call combined. Oh, I just learned that Bill Cosby is free. So I went to look up and see, you know, nobody I know went viral. I have to look and look and look and look to see. But who went viral? That's a freaking BW, Kerry Washington. You're like, I can't believe it. Oh my God, the victims, the poor victims. It's like, I put in capitals. You are a disgrace to your race, to the whole planet actually. Hashtag BW. It was yesterday's paper. Or not yesterday's. I don't know. They do certain neighborhoods now. Some papers, most papers in my neighborhood, I think they come twice a week. I don't know about the other neighborhoods. This one is from Monday, June 28, 2021. What day I said it was today? Thursday, right? Oh, well, it's still over there. Yeah, it's not Thursday. No. What is it? Yeah, Thursday. It should be Thursday. Because I went to the beach on Tuesday. No, on Wednesday. Yeah, I went to the beach on Wednesday. Damn, that was yesterday? Oh, yes. That was yesterday. Yeah, that was only yesterday. I went to the beach. I was like, oh, God. It's like Marcus gave me some freaking bud that was like Ambien. Freaking Ambien. I got another cover. The other one I have it in the house. I didn't bring it. Unbelievable. But you know, the Battle of Puebla from May 5th. Oh, that got canceled. We have no parade. We have no festival. So you know who's in charge. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want to show you about today's papers that came out. Yeah. Chuck Schumer. Well, that make a little bit more sense, you know, to target weapon trafficking. But they know there's a double standard. Some people can be loading up, and some people they can be, 40 years old trying to buy their first, and they might get killed. Look, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. That's the agenda. That's where you see the snow bunny crisis everywhere. Everywhere. You go in the subway, and these wenches, they go like, oh my God, I'm so like revolutionary. They feel like they're freaking revolutionary, When I used to be working at Marshall Fields, there used to be this Jamaican woman, and that's what she sold me, like, oh, I'm moving to New York. I was in Chicago, that was in 1989. And I'm moving to New York because over here is so hard. Because, she was married to a cracker. So let me just read you a little bit. I was just reading in the train coming here. Yesterday they had to, everything is weaponized. Everything get used for a distraction. I think these elections on June 22nd, 2021, there was, I don't know, it's hard to tell if they broke a record of some crackers. Broke the record of the low attendance. Nobody went out to vote. Like I made a video, I showed like, they posted a video of the rain. It was like a very light drizzle. But the New York City Board of Elections on Tuesday released preliminary results from 11 rounds of ranked choice voting. Oh, let me see if I have the block. Just to put it on my forehead. No, I don't think I have a sunblock. I found this in the subway for tonight, my munchies. Maduro. Ponen ahí Maduro. Yes, President Nicolás Maduro. No, I'm burned. Burn. Whatever. Preliminary results from 11 rounds of ranked choice voting, or initials RCV, in the mayoral race. The problem is those results only include ballots from early voting and election day, and there are still more than 100,000 absentee ballots left to be counted. And this paper, it was from today's paper, July 1st, Thursday, July 1st, 2021. Unbelievable. Can you imagine if Venezuela was to do this? Venezuela, by the way, have the best electoral system. That it has been ranked the best by more than 1,000 countries worldwide. It's ridiculous. July 1st, more than a week, and we still they haven't even counted. If this is not a shithole country, you tell me what a shithole country look like, because I don't know. The Board of Elections said it would conduct the count again on its entirety, whatever, after all absentee ballots are counted. So why go through the initial round of ranked choice voting if the early results, the ranked choice counting, I'm sorry. I've been listening too much of ranked choice voting, no. So why go through the initial round of ranked choice counting if the early results are going to be ignored for the final results, which aren't expected before July 12th? July 12th, like, I mean, slackers. I mean, that's not even slacking. That's making matters worse. After releasing the preliminary reports, the Board of Elections said late Tuesday that there is a discrepancy. When you see the crackers, it's like a discrepancy, not fraud. Like, oh. In the unofficial RCV numbers, the Board of Elections said it is working to address the issue and is asking the public elected officials and candidates to have patience. The Board of Elections then pulled the results from its website and released a statement indicating that it accidentally, you know, when it's a cracker, it's accidentally added 130, about, they don't even know exactly, about, you know, funny, I read another article saying that it was 140 something. Now it's 135 votes, 135,000 votes to its preliminary ranked choice voting calculations, and promised an accurate preliminary recount soon. How can the Board of Elections ask the public to have patience when the agency completely lacked patience of its own regarding the primary election result? The department should have simply waited to count all ballots, every single vote. Yeah, but then there will be an uproar from the peoples, right? Because even the biggest coon is like probably going to say like, well, 2 weeks and we haven't even heard it, you know, who are the finalists, you know, or whatever, or the semi-finalists, you know, whatever, because it's primary elections, right? The department should have simply waited to count all ballots, every single vote, before starting the ranked choice counts. Instead, we have chaos in what is perhaps the shittiest, biggest elections cycle in years. They keep saying that every freaking election. It's not New York City, it's New York shitty, okay? The results of these elections will determine our next mayoral, next major, I hate this language. Our next mayor, our next controller, and I lost where I was. That's the last thing I read. Oh, public advocate and dozens of city council members. And not because of the Board of Elections' failure to successfully implement RCV, which is a ranked choice voting, on a citywide level. How can we, the people, fully trust the results of this election? The Board of Elections should have practiced what it preached and patiently waited for all votes. After the troubling events of 2020 presidential election, which saw sitting president, come on, this is bullshit. Every 4 years also presidential elections are a scam, and like it's always a big scandal. This one I wanted to show you about the budget. They passed the miserable budget of $98.7 billion for the largest city in the United States of America. You know, more than 20 million people will live here. From those, you get at least 12 billion for the cops, at least 20 to 30 billion for the salaries and bullshit of the MTA, the subways and they are falling apart. But the tracks are too, you know, they're like the stations. Actually, I took a video. I don't know if it was in my iPad. If it was in my iPad, it's gone because the iPad went on strike. It's a I don't like Brooke, and it stopped turning on. Oh shit, where is it? Yeah, it's still here. I'm like, come on, no music. No, I got my speaker for nothing. Anyway, nobody got music here. Wanna plug in my speaker? No, go to hell. So, I should have had a liner. I just had it in the train. I was reading this. So the plan include almost 13 billion in federal stimulus money, which can be used by 2024. So that should not be here because our budget is our budget. The stimulus is something else. But this is how people are stupid and idiots and like, you know, I'm rather gonna watch the freaking show or see the bad wenches like Kerry Washington, whatever she's doing these days. This shit, how you gonna put a stimulus in our regular budget? Are you like, how many minutes? I wanted to put this in, oh gosh, too late. I wanted to put it on the Instagram. Anyway, never mind. I'll do another one for Instagram, I guess. This shit is just so like, you really don't take that much, you know. I mean, like, all you gotta do is just now retweet, share, whatever, but somebody said whatever, you know. And now, I mean, back in the days it was impossible. Now we have at least 20 websites, newspapers, whatever they call themselves these days. We got the Gotham Gazette, we have the City, we have the Patch, we have the this, we have the that. That are constantly, and they send you text alerts and email alerts just for like whatever issues that you got. Nothing. The nonprofit industrial complex should be, you know, organizing everybody and learning how to use all these resources, all these websites. They should be all like, because some of them are very expensive, like there's one, I forgot the name. You know, you have to pay to see. I only get the headlines, but I read the headlines and then I can look it up. You know, because you have to pay to read. It's like freaking prostitutes. This is ridiculous. To reduce the ongoing surge of gun violence, the budget includes jobs, housing, and healthcare support for those most at risk. With what money? With what money? With what money? I mean, like, this is where they're trying to let you believe that they are tending to the causes of gun violence, and they are not. They don't want to pour any money. They gotta make the neighborhoods where people can take pride. You know, that they're clean, that the shit is working. You know, you go to, you know, like I go to Flatbush over there, but the last stop on the 2 and the 5. When I go to the beach, there's no freaking elevator working. There's no, I mean, it's like shit everywhere. It's just like ridiculous. Crackers are back. To reduce this, for example, the so-called Precision Employment Initiative. That's 1,000 jobs in Mud Heaven, Brownsville, and South Jamaica for violence prevention. 1,000 jobs. And they don't tell you what salaries. Of course there's no salaries because there's no budget for those salaries. How are people gonna be like, you know, oh, that's gonna go $24 million. That's gonna go $24 million for the Precision Employment Initiative. $24 million. And who's gonna be those jobs? The ones that they got the nose full of shit. Those. The ones that they have very long tongues and they're always licking boots. That's why they all like always like, you know, yes master, yes master. So I want to know who these 1,000 jobs go to. And I wanna get a review, performance review every 3 months. Oh no, there's no, you know why, you know, tangibles, no. You know, this is capitalism. Capitalism is all about the bottom line. All about the bottom line. If you're not producing, you gotta go. No, but once it comes to non-profits, that's all right. They left, the crackers left. I guess they heard me. He was gonna sit right there. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? They come from the shitty college. I guess one of the teachers. Ugh. There are also efforts to address the spite in anti-Asian hate crimes and an expanded mental health crisis response according to the mayor's office. They decide who's suffering enough. They don't say how many millions are going to that. Bullshit. The City Council voted overwhelmingly to approve the budget with a vote of 39 to 9 in favor. The no votes were from the great Mrs. Inez Barron, Joe Borelli, Brad Lander, Stephen Mateo, Antonio Reynoso, and Jimin Van Bramer. I don't know, it's all gays. I know the last two, there was all gays. So, I guess they're trying to say like, oh, you see, I voted no. I mean, that's all they do. That's a radicalness. Unbelievable. So this is the whole thing. I made 2 hours of videos showing all the newspapers. You know, it didn't come out really good, but you know. And you know, where they had to say, you know, oh, gun violence, it's a crisis. It was hype. It was all hype. Nothing was true. Nothing was true. Look, this is the whole page. A couple got evicted. Of course, it's a white couple because every day there's African American families getting evicted and nobody make it a headline. Yeah, well, today there was none. I guess where was the ones that they had the gun violence? You see, it's all. This is not reporting. This is a scam. When they put like, oh, there was a shooting. It was like, oh, it's a crisis. There's a crisis of gun violence in New York City. Well, I think as I was like. I guess they toned it down this week, I guess. Well, they got what they wanted. They wanted the $24 million. And that's only part of it. That... Anyway, I'm like, why even bother? You know, why even bother this? People are like, oh no, this. Yeah, I'm gonna take another one of these. And that's it. I don't need the whole paper. About the budget. I'm gonna give it to the guy at the deli. Be like, you stop wasting your time. I still don't know who is the city council member here in District 14 in the Bronx. I still don't know that. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna start heading to my appointment. But it's always the case. All you gotta do is look. And I don't look at the papers every day. You know, like, oh, you find one of the tabloids that they give away in the street, in the news rack. You find it there, you just pick it up and you see always the trend. There was two shootings, and they put it on the front page. I mean, that served many purposes, of course. There's the satanization of our African American brothers and sisters. Of course, there's so many things to gain from the smear campaigns that they put 24/7. I'm not even watching television or radio, listening to radio. So, this is just from like occasionally looking at the papers. And I can see a clear racist, anti-black agenda. It's like the shooting epidemic. Like, what's shooting epidemic? I mean, like 20 million people, and there was 2 shootings. Where you get those numbers from? You know, like, and people are like, oh yeah, it is horrible. It is horrible. Oh my God. Oh, you got no idea. It's worse than Iraq. It's worse than Iraq. It's like, whatever, like. So now, you know, you gotta wonder about Chicago. you gotta wonder about the other. Are they really that violent, or is it just a scam? Because right there, they got $24 million. Plus, of course, they got their way by, you know, stopping the defundation. How you say that? The defundation. The defunding of the pigs. That's what they wanted. This was like, you know, to scare you. Like, oh yeah, you suggested that they should cut our budget. Guess what? We got the media, and we're gonna publish every day that, you know, New York City is going through the worst gun violence epidemic. And people buy it. I mean, like, all right, let's go. What time is it? I don't even know what time it is. I have to turn this shit off. Anyway, later.